Hey, what's up, everybody? Gonna do a very special reaction, man. This is a reaction of Yoyoka Soma doing or covering a couple of really interesting songs, man. And I want to say that this is kind of like a follow up to my initial Yoyoka Soma reaction when I was first introduced to her, and she covered some really interesting and very intricate rock songs. So I've been impressed with her ever since, man. So I'm considering this her birthday celebration reaction, a follow-up to the first one, which I did back in May, and so now this one. So this is on the 11th of October, and she's turning 12 tomorrow. So a number of you are going to see this a little bit early. So first off, happy birthday, Yoyoka Soma. You are a fantastic inspiration and a great musician. You've got a keen ear and excellent intuition to be able to channel the likes of Ian Pace and John Bonham. Good on you, man. That is not an easy feat for anybody. So let's do this. First off, I want to give a shout out and a thanks very much to John. Thanks very much for the recommendation, John. John is one of my first patrons. I know that for a fact. I don't know how long John was with me first as a subscriber, but I know that he was around for quite a while. And I don't hear from John too often. Every once in a while, he'll pop up, and it's always good to hear from him. He's always got something very nice to say, very pleasant, and well-tempered, well-mannered, and very well-spoken. So, John, I don't pull favorites often, but as a subscriber and a patron, you're definitely one of those for me. So, John, he's got a lineup of songs here, man. So, first off, this is the lineup of songs. Toto doing Rosanna, Led Zeppelin doing Achilles' Last Stand, Led Zeppelin again with Black Dog, Zeppelin once more, Good Times, Bad Times, and my favorite rock song, Cream, Sunshine of Your Love. So, this is a note that John has for me. John says, Wayne, I hope this finds you well. Yoyoka will soon turn 12 on October 12th. Assuming you have not started on the above quad, this is a change I was wondering if I could make. Today, Yoyoka released her cover of Led Zeppelin's Black Dog, which I've substituted in the number 2 slot in the above quad. Otherwise, everything else remains the same. As always, with my best regards, John. Excellent. Thank you, John. You see that? Great greetings from a great man. Now, John, in regards to substitutions, I see what you're saying, and you want to keep it regulated down to a quad. In this case, I'm going to overrule you. You are not allowed to switch anything out. You put it out there, it stays out there. In this case, what we're going to do is we're going to make this a 5-set, and we're going to do it in a rapid form. So rapid form means this is the song, this is the intro to the song, what Yoyoka has to say, what John has to say, and right into it. So it's like a rapid 5, okay? I'm not going to do a lot of reading in between. We're going to focus on the artist herself. I'm just going to read Yoyoka's bio, and we don't have to bother with song details and information, that sort of thing, okay? So first up is Toto. What we've got here is a back-to-back. Let me explain. A back-to-back is one song after the other. And first we're going to check out Yoyoka's cover of Toto, Rosanna. And then there's a 4-minute video of Jeff Porcaro explaining the origins of the Rosanna Shuffle. Supposedly it's quite a very difficult thing to navigate. So this is the note that John says. This is a 4-minute video of Jeff explaining the origins of the Rosanna Shuffle, which he derived from Bernard Perdue, John Bonham, and Bo Diddley. By her own admission, this is one that's very difficult, but she tried her best. This style of drumming apparently pushed her boundaries a bit, but as always, she did it in one take with no edits and put it out there for us. This is John's note, and this was Yoyoka at age 10. and the video was released on the 16th of November in 2019. So you get my format. So we're going to hit up Rosanna, then stop real quick to introduce the next song, read a personal note, and then fire it off like that. At the end of that, then I'll focus on Yoyoka's bio, okay? That's the format and the method to my madness. With that said, let's hit up our first two back-to-backs, that being Rosanna from Toto. Let's get it. Oh, there she is. Nice little wave. Happy birthday. Interesting time she's got to maintain. What kind of time signatures are we talking here? Fantastic. You are an inspiration. Fantastic. That was a lot more difficult than I imagined, man. All I remember about that song were that great guitar solo and the piano. But just looking at the way she had to maintain that time shuffle was really something.
All right, next I'd like to get into the halftime shuffle groove. This groove is one of my favorites. Some of my favorite drummers, I love hearing them play this kind of groove. I used the halftime shuffle groove on the tune Rosanna that Toto cut. And I've been asked about that beat a lot, so I'd like to try to explain that beat the best of my ability right now, get it clear. I stole that beat from listening to two records. One was Home at Last and Babylon Sisters, which is Bernard Purdie, Steely Dan records. Another is the John Bonham on A Fool in the Rain, a Led Zeppelin tune. The Bernard Purdie thing, I like to call it the Bernard Purdie halftime shuffle, is basically this. The John Bonham beat that I copied from Fool in the Rain was something like this. Putting those two beats together, I came up with my own little kind of hybrid. For Rosanna, I added the Bo Diddley figure. It's a shuffle Bo Diddley figure, basically. And putting them together, this is what it came up with.
There it is.
All right, let me break this beat down for you. On the hi-hat, I'm playing the first and last note of the triplet on each beat. With the left hand, I'm going to ghost the second note of each triplet on each beat. Something like this. 1, 1, 1. Now I'm going to add the backbeat on the third beat on the snare drum, and I'm going to ghost the second note of the third triplet. Something like this. Now I'm going to add the Bo Diddley shuffle bass drum figure. Bon. And all together it should be something like this. That's the basic groove. Now you can do things like play quarter notes on the hi-hat like Bernard do to get a different kind of lope out of it. And that would sound like this. Okay, now I'm going to play a little bit of this groove with the band so that you can play along. 1, 2, 3.
It's amazing when you break things down. The simplicity of breaking it down, but at the same time, you see and you appreciate the complexity of what they were doing with that drum kit in the middle of the song. And of course, the rest of the instrumentals in the song hid from me that complexity in the drums, because with Rosanna, what I was remembering more so was the guitar solo, the piano in the back end, and the harmony and everything like that. But yeah, wow, it's really, really cool to see both Yoyoka and Jeff, isolating things like that, and you realize how complex the playing is. And I can understand what you're saying, John. This was definitely a challenging piece. And combining the two pieces from two different or three different musical sources, fantastic stuff, man. So, as I promised, this is a rapid five, so I'm not going to be talking and yammering too long, man. So let's do this. Let's introduce the next song, that being Led Zeppelin's Achilles' Last Stand. And John has a note. John says, yesterday, that being September 25th, in observance of the anniversary of John Bonham's passing, Yoyoka released her cover of Achilles' Last Stand. I'd been hoping and waiting for her to do this one. She mentioned that they had to rush to get it recorded and posted in time, so I don't know if that was meant to imply that she wasn't totally satisfied with her performance. Nonetheless, as always, she did it in one take and with no edits. To my ears, she did a wonderful job. Fantastic. These are Yoyoka's comments regarding the video. Quote, Yoyoka says, I'm 11-year-old Japanese drummer, Yoyoka. John Bonham is a very important drummer in my life, and with lots of love and respect, I played a Led Zeppelin masterpiece. John Bonham is forever in our hearts. And she's got a little heart here. Nice. Yoyoka at age 11. The video was released on the 25th of September, 2021. All right, man. So, this is Yoyoka doing Led Zeppelin, Achilles' Last Stand. It's long too, man. 11 minutes. Let's get it. And hello to you. When I first heard this song, I wasn't ready. It was other level. It just knocked my head off. I would love to see what Jason thinks of this. Reaction. The drums are killing me. Knows where to find them. She doesn't even need to turn her head. song goes though. Feeling the beat. Fantastic. Oh, and I remember what John said last time. Don't you dare turn the video off until she's finished waving. I remember. Okay, fantastic, man. So that is the cover of Achilles' Last Stand, man. Holy cow. Fantastic work. And let me tell you, there's a lot to say, Yoyoka, about your longevity. I don't know how long you jam, how long your practices are, but to stay that focused and that on top of a very complicated drumming piece like this, for anybody, it's really quite a feat. So good on you for that, man. So this is what we'll do. In keeping with my format of the Rapid 5, let's do this. We're going to hit up our next track, that being Black Dog by Led Zeppelin. And Yoyoka says, now this is her age 11. The video released the 7th of October in 2021. She says, I'm 11-year-old Japanese drummer, Yoyoka. John Bonham is a very important drummer in my life, and with lots of love and respect, I was happy to play a Led Zeppelin masterpiece. And it's been almost 50 years since Led Zeppelin 4 was released. I've always loved this song, Yoyoka. Right on. And John says, this was shot with one take and no edits. It's worth noting, too, that she found John Bonham and Led Zeppelin on her own. I'm not sure which was her first cover. It may have been Immigrant Song when she was 7. And she did a fantastic cover of it as well. So, wow, 7 years old. Immigrant Song. I gotta check that out one day. But right now, it's all about Black Dog. When I first heard this song, man, my brain was going in circles trying to get the timing down. The timing, I was thinking to myself, am I not listening to this right? Is there something off here? Is the track slowing and then speeding up? What is happening? But it was their playing, it was their musicianship, and the complex timing of how they verged off somewhere on their own and then they came back together and intertwined. It was really something else. I had to listen to that song a number of times to really catch it all in regards to what the musicians were doing. Fantastic tune for that, man. All right, let's hit this up. This is Yoyoka, Black Dog. And it says Black Dog Live 1972. Okay, so this is a live cover that she's doing. All right, man, live 1972. Let's get it. And hello to you. Right. What's that song called from Led Zeppelin 3?
feel. I'm a child burning red, dreams of you all through my head. Sweet jelly roll. Spent my money, took my call, started telling her friends she wants to be a star. I don't know, but I've been told big leg woman ain't got no soul. Make me a happy man.
Getting the studio cut down is one thing, but a live cut, when the timing might be extended and a little different, excellent. Masterful. Both you and the song.
Good evening.
She had a good time with that one.
Over the hills and far away.
Some plantations going on in the back end. Barely missed a beat. I love the fact that she doesn't hide her missteps or what she might have got wrong. It's just all out there. I love that, man. that shows you her mastery and her level of mastering the complexity of the song, and where her improvements needs to be and all of that stuff. I love that transparency. That's great, man. Fantastic. Yeah, I've often said, you guys have often heard me say about Led Zeppelin that these guys, they're following their bliss. These guys, they are talents. They've got talent on loan from God. And to have this kind of timing and precision and intuition, to be able to just listen and then lay out in one take what you've heard, what you've just kind of taken into your mind, is truly remarkable. You as well have talent on loan from God. Fantastic, man. So, Led Zeppelin, Black Dog, one of the best rock songs ever. So, let's do this. Let's go to another great Led Zeppelin song, their very first, Good Times, Bad Times. And John says, this is another Yoyoka and Friends type video. It's featuring Tony Franklin on bass, the bass player from The Firm. Okay, yes, I remember. He's the guy with the fuzzy hair, right? Guitars, Jimmy Sakurai. Vocals by Pauly Z. I believe Pauly Z is the same gent that did the vocals for Over the Mountain, isn't it? The Ozzy Osbourne one. And drums by Yoyoka Soma. Age 11, video released the 12th of March 2021. John says, this video was made as part of the David Z Foundation All-Star Fundraiser, Sunday, March 7, 2021. The DZF is a 501c nonprofit organization that raises money for music education in memory of David Z. To find out more info or to donate, please visit davidzfoundation.org. Right on. And Yoyoka says, my name is Yoyoka. I'm an 11-year-old drummer from Japan. I covered one of my favorite songs. I was very excited. This video is a one-shot recording with no editing. All right. Led Zeppelin. Good Times, Bad Times. Let's get it.
In the days of my youth, I was told what it means to be a man. Now I've reached that age, I've tried to do all those things the best I can. No matter how I try, find my way to the same old jam. Good times, bad times, you know I've had my share. When my woman left home for a ride now, well, I still don't seem to care. 16, I fell in love with a girl as sweet as could be. It only took a couple of days till she was rid of me. She swore that she would be all mine and love me till the end. But when I whispered in her ear, I lost another friend. Oh, good times, bad times, you know I've had my share. When my woman left home for a ride now, well, I still don't seem to care.
Fantastic. That was excellent. This is the song that was featured where they were showing it to Robert Plant. And Robert said, whoa. I guess as John was explaining it to me before I saw the video, he was intrigued at first, and then she hit something that made him go, whoa. And then he really started to pay attention. I think that's when he kind of leaned in and he took his glasses off, and he was really focused in now because he realized this wasn't just some cute child. You know, this was somebody to definitely be reckoned with and to take seriously. And having the likes of Robert Plant be impressed, you know, knowing what to listen for and everything, that was really quite a moment, let me tell you. So I'll always remember that particular video with Robert Plant's reaction. Also, Ian Pace, his reaction was really quite impressive too. So let's do this, and let's hit up our last track, man, and that being Sunshine of Your Love by Cream. And John says, I know this is your favorite rock tune, so I wanted to include it in the list. It bumped The Who Getting in Tune, in which she also did a wonderful job channeling Keith Moon. Wow, I gotta see that. And think about that. She's treading in the footsteps of John Bonham, Keith Moon, Ian Pace, and Ginger Baker. The great Ginger Baker. Beware of Mr. Baker. You've got to go and you got to check out my reaction to that documentary, Beware of Mr. Baker. It's fun to watch this prodigy grow up. Like you mentioned in your previous reaction, it's nice that we get to see her both when she nails songs or stretches what may be her current and undoubtedly only temporary limits. These were her notes from the video. My name is Yoyoka Soma, and I'm an 11-year-old drummer from Japan. I've always wanted to cover this great band. Happy birthday, Eric Clapton. I'd love to have a session with you someday. Nice. And may the legends Jack Bruce and Ginger Baker rest in peace. Absolutely. Great, great legends, man. Yoyoka at age 11, video released 31st of March 2021. Right on, man. See, these great, great creators from the Renaissance period, not just influencing those of my generation, Generation X, but even those beyond millennials from Yoyoka's generation. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that great, being a creator, being remembered through the annals of time by these great upcoming musicians? Fantastic. For those that are alive to still see it, they must be really, really proud. All right, my favorite rock song of all time, Sunshine of Your Love by Cream, done by Yoyoka. Let's do it. Oh, hold on, misfire. Okay, link is back up. Sunshine of Your Love. Let's get it. Hello to you.
It's getting near dawn when lights close the tired eyes. I'll soon be with you, my love. Give you my dawn surprise. I'll be with you, darling, soon. I'll be with you when the stars start falling. I've been waiting so long to
tingles, chills, and a nostalgic rub. Watching this great drummer cover my favorite song of all time. My favorite rock song. In the end, you nailed it. Fantastic. That was excellent. Still waiting. And from someone who embraces this song as being his absolute favorite rock and roll song, man, that was really, really excellent. Let me tell you. That was great. This song, man, means so much to me. You guys have no idea. Let me take you back in time just a little bit. Yoyoka, this is your birthday spotlight, so I'm not going to steal it from you, but I got to share this with some of my viewers. Why does this song mean so much to me? There's a whole tremendous amount of memories, but there are two of them that are quite distinct. I got to share with you. One, I was about 10 or 11-ish, and I was playing in the family rec room, chilling out, doing whatever I was doing. I remember what I was doing. I had one of those AFX and Tyco speed tracks with all of the cars and stuff, and I was constructing a new track. Anyway, the TV's playing in the rec room. My sisters are off on the side doing something. You know, we had a big ass rec room, and there was a commercial spot, and all of a sudden this song comes on, and it just got into my brain. The first thing I heard was the guitar, the grunginess of it, and I stopped what I was doing and I turned around, man, and I looked at the TV, and it was Eric Clapton, and he was singing a part, I think the harmony part with Jack Bruce, and the grunginess of the guitar got me, man, that dun 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 part, and I forgot what I was doing, and I was just transfixed on this. I think what it was, it might have been some sort of a TV spot advertising a bio spot, but it was a good 30 seconds, man, and that's been imprinted in my brain ever since. And whenever that song came on, whenever I heard it, wherever I was, I had enough time to stop and just listen to it. Whatever it is that I was doing, I had an ear for that song. It's always been with me, man. And about 10 years ago, I was visiting a buddy in Vancouver, and we had a double date, man. And we went to Richards on Richards with two really, really pretty sisters. They were twins. And we had a good time, partied and everything. And then we were driving them back, took them back to their condo. And I got a phone call. So I didn't pull away right away. So I got my phone call, and they came back out of their condo. And I thought they were coming back to us because they wanted to party some more. But no, they went past us and they went into a limousine. So they were party girls and they were just bouncing from one party to another, and they just, you can take them out, spend a whole bunch of money, and then they'll just move on to another date type of thing. So Dave and I were looking at each other. First we felt like, on top of the world, and then we were all the way down here, right? So we're driving over the Knight Street Bridge in Vancouver, and the car is quiet. We're just like, we're deflated. Turn the radio on, and as soon as we turn the radio on, this song strikes up. Oh my gosh, did it ever get my attention. And for the first time, I'm hearing the guitars, but I'm also hearing the drums. The drums seem so loud. And I said, "Who is that, man? You know rock and roll better than me." He said, "Hey, that's the great Ginger Baker, man. Of course, this is Cream, Sunshine of Your Love." And ever since, man, those two big moments, I always just love this song for some reason. It's my absolute favorite rock and roll song. There is no second, it's just that one. Anyway, had to share that. So, let's do this, man. Yoyoka, thanks for covering my favorite rock song. Now let's focus on the lady herself. This is your birthday reaction. Happy birthday to you. I'm going to read a little bit of an intro for a lot of my viewers who've come along, who might not have heard of you, who might not have seen my previous great rock drummer reaction before. So let me introduce a little bio information that John has provided for me. Yoyoka's bio. Born October 2009, Yoyoka started playing drums at the age of 2, played live at 4, and formed her family band. You're gonna kill me for mispronunciating this, sorry. Kanyai Yoyoka at 5. When she was 6 years old, she released her first CD while in kindergarten. In addition to drums, Yoyoka sings, plays the piano, and is a songwriter. In 2018, at the age of 8, she became the youngest weekly champion in the under 18 category of the International Female Drummer Contest, Hit Like a Girl. Her application video, a cover of Led Zeppelin's Good Times, Bad Times, was featured on NBC, NPR, in Rolling Stone, and in Billboard, and then spread all over the world. Her drumming prowess has been praised by music legends such as Robert Plant, Ian Pace, Roger Taylor, Chad Smith, Dave Grohl, Sheryl Crow, Gene Simmons, and Eric Singer. Kim Gordon, Hayley Williams, Sass Jordan. Wow, this list is long. Tony Ruster Jr., Brad Wilk, Derek McKenzie, and many more. In 2018, at the age of 8, Yoyoka appeared in Japan's famous rock festival, Rising Sun Rock Festival in Iso, as the youngest performer ever. The following year, she made a surprise appearance Fall Out Boy's stage at Summer Sonic Tokyo 2019 in front of a 20,000 audience. Later that year, she was invited to Cyndi Lauper's show at Tokyo Orchard Hall as the guest drummer for 2 songs on the last day of her Japan tour. Nice. Yoyoka is endorsed by world-class brands such as Nike, Moncler, and UNIQLO. Uniqlo. In 2018, she shot a Nike campaign in Thailand, followed by a Moncler campaign shot in New York in 2019. She became the face of Moncler alongside actor Will Smith. Both campaigns were launched worldwide and were very well received. Already at the age of 8, Yoyoka became the youngest drummer ever to sign an endorsement contract with drum makers Pearl and Vic Firth. Since then, she has also signed with Zildjian, Zildjian, Simpad, and DW. Yoyoka's attention from the world does not stop. In January and May of 2018, Yoyoka was invited to LA twice to make an appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, one of the most popular shows in the US, where she was praised by Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters, who made a shout out to her on the show. She also impressed the audience with a successful show at the legendary Live House a whiskey a go-go. The great whiskey a go-go. In April of 2019, Yoyoka was selected as Newsweek's 100 Japanese people respected by the world and world's top 500 drummers by Drummer World, both the youngest in history. In 2020, Pearl showcased her talent at the 2020 NAMM show in Anaheim, the world's largest musical instruments trade show. She was the youngest female and only Japanese drummer ever to appear. The impact of Yoyoka continues to spread worldwide. Her favorite drummers are John Henry Bonham, Chris Coleman, Nate Smith, Chad Smith, and Dave Grohl. Her dream is to travel and play sessions with people all over the world. Right on. Fantastic, man. And that is a look at the great Yoyoka Soma. And happy birthday to you again. And I know that you're going to set the world on fire. This is basically just a couple of firecrackers going off in the air. But yeah, you are going to take the world by storm, man. I know you are. Good for you. And you are following your bliss. Do that. Just like the great members of Led Zeppelin, just like your idol John Bonham. These lads in the beginning, I've said this so many times, Led Zeppelin fans are probably tired of hearing me say it. But these guys, they're following their bliss. They had God-given talent. And based on the vision of Jimmy Page, they got together and they came together, and it was a coming together of great forces. You know what I mean? You're following your bliss, and I believe you are going to attract that same kind of great conglomerate one day. You're going to create something magnificent, and you're going to attract to you some fantastic people to help you to accomplish your goal and your vision. Just like Jimmy Page did. I believe that very much. So, John, thank you very much, man. I appreciate this recommendation, providing the links, and I'm glad that it was in a timely fashion where I had the time to actually get this out for Yoyoka's birthday. So thanks for that, John. I appreciate you very much. I'm just looking at my notes here, man. I've got a couple of new patrons I got to hit up. And I've also got a couple of patrons I've got to take care of, a couple of subscribers, and a few PayPal submissions. Ari, Amy, Alan, Robert, I know that there's some progressive metal, there's some jazz, there's some soul grooves, and a couple of folk rock performances and entries. So I'm looking forward to the next week. It's going to be really nice. This platform, I'm talking about the Beyond classic platform, is really great because it gives you such a multifarious mix. But I'm also going to actually publish this reaction on the classic rock platform because all of these tunes covered here today fall in the classic rock category. So it's going to be showcased on both platforms. And what I'll do is I will also attach Yoyoka's first reaction that I did back in May. And I believe that it's still holding strong on YouTube. In fact, on the Beyond Rock channel, it is the most viewed reaction after Tool and Radiohead. Believe that. And on the classic rock platform, it's the most viewed after Led Zeppelin, Rush, and Pink Floyd. So high marks for you. Anyways, this was excellent. I appreciate this very much. John, thank you again for the recommendation. Yoyoka, you're a great sensation, and you're going to be fantastic. You're already fantastic, but you're going to set the world on fire down the road, man. Anyways, you keep doing what you're doing, and God will bless you. Take care, everybody. Have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.